I'm Debbie. I am a Volkstänzer with the Dayton Liederkranz Turner, the German club in Dayton, Ohio. The dance for this lesson is the Ländler from The Sound of Music. The version of the dance that will be taught tonight was adapted by Richard Powers. It's been modified into a performance piece. The dance was written or adapted to be able to be performed 4 times through with the piece of music that's used. During the dance lesson, you will hear reference to a dance step or dance style called the mazurka. If you'd like to learn more about the mazurka, there is a dance lesson for that out on YouTube under dlt.volunteer. And I believe that was posted in June or July of 2020. This lesson will be part 1 of 2, and the dance will be from the lead perspective for the dance. The lesson this evening will be taught by Jeanette Watts, and again, this will be part 1 of 2 and will be the dance from the lead's perspective. Tonight we're going to start learning the choreography for the Ländler as seen in The Sound of Music. It's a little bit of an adaptation from that by Richard Powers, who made a little bit of a change to the performance that you see in Sound of Music, so that this is more of a performance piece and it doesn't just trail off with 2 people gazing lovingly into each other's eyes. So with that, I'm going to bring on our dance instructor for the evening, Jeanette Watts. I'm just going to move to Jeanette first, and then I will figure out how to get it to come up. Oh well, if you can't see me, that is fine. We have Jeanette now live with us, and she is going to start teaching us how to do Ländler. Take it away.
Hi, good evening, everybody. So what we're going to do is this week we're all going to be leads, and then next week we're going to do the whole dance again as follows. Now you have to use your imagination a lot because of course there's a whole lot. This is a partner dance and we're just going to dance with our air partners. So just bear with it, and when we have a chance, you'll be able to do the thing, put the leads and the follows together, and we'll have a dance again. So getting back to my handy dandy hallway with my stripe of green down the middle. There we go. And everybody able to see the stripe on the floor pretty well? Looks like that works.
Yep,
all right. So we are being leads. So that away is line of direction. And we're going as leads. We have our left foot goes that way, and your toes are facing the line, and your imaginary partner is in front of you. Now, the very first thing we're going to do is called a vis-a-vis, which is face to face, back to back. Your partner is in your imaginary partner is in your real right hand, and your hands are right over your center line. So I've got my right hand right over my green tape here. And starting with your left foot going line of direction, we're going to actually start, I say face to face, back to back, but this dance you actually start back to back first. So the first thing you're going to do is step on your left and turn your back to your partner, left, right, left. Now you've got your right foot free. You're going to swing back to look at your partner, right, left, right. So we're going to do back to back, face to face, back to back, turn to face your partner, and then we're just going to stop. So you don't actually conclude the second face to face. So very slowly with your left foot, back to back, face to face, back to back, step, close. Now let's do that again. This time I'm going to talk about which foot you're on at all times. So ready, back to back first. It's left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So that is the first thing. Let's do that one more time, and then we're going to go on. Ready, set, go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. You're offering your other hand to your partner. So now you are holding your imaginary partner in both hands. So you're holding two hands. And we are now going to go reverse line of direction. So I'm going to be coming back towards you. Your right foot is free. And we're going to do that mazurka thing we worked on last week. Slide, cut, hop, slide, cut, hop, slide, cut, hop, right, stop. So that slide cut hop thing should look familiar from last week. Let's do those two things together. So you're going to go that way, then come back and end up just about where you started from. So starting with vis-a-vis, and then it's going to be mazurkas. Ready, and left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, stop, mazurka, slide, cut, hop, slide, cut, hop, cut, hop, right, stop. Now, while you're doing that step stop, with your imaginary partner, you are taking your imaginary partner's hand that was in your left hand and you're plopping it into your right hand. So you end up in cross grab. That is what you're doing as you come to the step stop. So let's do it one more time. And at the end, we're going to add that thing with the hand with your imaginary partner. That's very important for making the next thing happen. Ready, set, go. Left, 2, 3, right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, right, stop, slide, cut, hop, slide, cut, hop, slide, cut, hop, change hands. The next thing is going to happen is the ladies are going to turn twice. And so the lead, just in terms of hands, is your right hand is going to go over your partner's head. When your partner finishes, you're taking the follow's other hand and both hands over your partner's head. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So while you're flapping your arms around with your ghost partner, all your feet are doing, this is tricky, a walk, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a walk, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All you're doing is walking. You are tracking your partner while your partner is turning. So the follows, it's all on the follow part at that point. Leads, you just have to crank twice. Shall we try that walking? I know this is where it's already awkward because you're flapping your arms with your imaginary partner. So you are now holding right hand to right hand and ready to walk. Ready, set, go. Walk, 2, 3, catch the other hand. Walk, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since it's just walking, let's go on from there. You just turn your partner again, and now you've got this pretzel hold thing. When you basically you're going to be side to side, so it's sort of a skater's hold. And since it's right hand over, catch left under, your left hand should be on top while you're walking. So put your left hand on top of your on top of your right elbow to approximate what happens when you're really doing the dance. At this point in time, once again, all you do is walk. So you're going to walk for 6 counts. A walk, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now the follow is going to keep walking and has to put a turn in. All you're doing as a lead, you've got your hands like this. You're basically bringing your partner in front of you and both hands over your partner's head. That puts your right arm on top instead of your left arm. So put your left hand back on top. It's walking for 6. Stop and swing your arms around. I know it's odd. Ready? A walk, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay in place and swing your arms, and you end up with what you've done. Your partner was to your right hand side. You pull your partner in front of you, turn your partner around, and your partner is squarely in front of you now. Let's do that much from the beginning. Back to back, face to face, back to back, face to face. Mazurka, change hands, turn the lady once, turn the lady twice, walk, swing your partner in front of you. That's everything we've got so far. Ready? Oh, what the heck? Let's do it without music, then we'll do it with music, and then we'll finish the dance. Ready? And back to back, face to face, back to back, right, stop, mazurka, slide, cut, hop, slide, cut, hop, slides, cut, hop, change hands, a walk while ladies turning, walk again, left hand hop, a walk, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bring in front and turn around. Actually, I kept walking for a little bit, whether you do or not, just as long as you end up stopped, just standing on both feet with your partner in front of you with your right hand on top. I'm going to put the music on and let's do the whole thing from the top. There is a short honors before we start dancing. Ready? All right. So far, so good. The next part
looks good so far.
What's that?
I said it looks good so far.
Excellent. All right. So now the next thing that's happened, I'm going to face this way so you can sort of see what's going on, even though in real life, you're going line of direction. It's just otherwise my backside just obscures the view here. So you're standing there like this, right hands on top. So you're shaking right hands and shaking left hands. Everyone is doing the same thing. Everyone is crossing on the right. So it's cross right, back, step, cross left, back, step. While you're like this, cross, step, cross, step. So it's a small step. Let me turn my back so you can do the feet with me. Cross right, back, step, cross left, back, step. That's all it is. It is fast though, so it's cross, back, step, cross, back, step. Do that faster. Cross, back, step, cross, back, step. That's almost to speed. One more time. Cross, back, step, cross, back, step. That's about at speed. So that's what you do. Is bring her in front, turn her around, cross, back, step, cross, back, step. The next thing that's going to happen is for the lead, you don't have to do anything with your feet again. It's another one of those flail your arms around because the follow's doing all the work, and you turn your partner the other way. So your right arm is on top. Lift up the right hand, lift up the left hand. The follows are turning, then you bring your hands back down, and now your left is on top. So it's get your right hand on top again. Cross, back, step, cross, back, step. Fling your arms around the other way. Now the next thing that happens is another bit of flinging the arms. I like to call this one bubbles because it's like popping. It's a big bubble and then the bubble pops and the next big bubble and then the bubble pops. And one of my dancers years ago referred to this as Christmas presents. It's like ripping the paper off of the Christmas presents. So whichever image works for you, what you're doing, I think it's left on top, lift it up and you pop. And as your right arm comes up, your left one comes around and it goes up again. And it's like swimming. It's like the backstroke, but in front of you. So it's left up, right up, left up, right up. That's all you're doing. So you basically, as you reach the top, you let go of hands and you rejoin hands underneath while the other hands are about to let go. So these hands let go and you've already got joined hands. So let go of these hands, these join. So you are getting hands together as you're letting hands go. So that's what you're doing with your hands, with your imaginary partner. So we have, let's put together that phrase. So it's cross, back, step, back, step, turn around, bubbles, 2, 3. The fourth bubble, you don't actually pop. The right hands are coming up. But what you're going to do, instead of popping that bubble, you're going, your left hands, instead of joining your left hands again, you're going to step to your own right so that you are left hip to left hip with your partner. My partner will be over here now. And you're going to, so these hands are joined. Actually, I'll face you for a second. These hands are joined. You guys are my imaginary partner now. So as that bubble comes up, you step forward and the left hand reaches around. You are counting on your follow to have done her job and will be reaching around behind, but that's not your problem. Your job is to lift up and step in and reach. At this point, all that's left is mostly walking. You are now, the center is between you. So I'm on this side of the line and my partner's on that side of the line. Our hands are joined here and you've got your left arm around your partner. You're basically walking around each other. So just let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. We walk for 6 counts. It's in waltz time. So it's walk 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. I got halfway around. And that's going to happen is you're going to drop the one hand and raise the other. And you're going to turn so that you are now right hip to right hip. And now you're going to walk around again. A walk 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this time what happens is you're going to let go of the right hand, turn with the left hand, and then drop that hand back down into your right hand, which means you're ready for this thing at the very beginning. So I hope that all makes sense. It's a lot of time working with your imaginary partner. But this is why Debbie knows this dance really well from both parts, because she has danced with imaginary partners, both roles, and both of them. So now we all get to do that. That's the entire thing. So all in slow motion. And I'm going to like when we're doing the walking, I'm going to walk around a little circle just to get back close to the camera here. So if I'm not walking, in real life, you'd be just walking down the line of direction. I'm curling around just for video purposes. All right, you offer your hand and the music's going to start. Ready, set, go. Back to back, face to face, back to back, face, stop. Zerka, 2 and slide, cut, hop, step, change hands. Walk and turn the lady once, catch the other hand, turn with 2 hands, and you're walking with your left hand on top. Swing her in front, turn her around. Cross back, right? Cross left, stay in place and fling your arms the other way. Left hand's on top now. Bubbles, and by the way, you're walking while you're doing bubbles. Bubbles and step, stop. Walk around. Turn the arms the other way, walk around. Oops, it's up here. Unwind, catch the hand. Yeah, that feels like a whole lot of flinging your arms around. You're just on schedule. Let's do the entire thing with music. And that is the leads part. I have to go back to the beginning with the music so we get our little intro for a second. It gives me a chance to stand up. Here we go. we will just start at that point. So that is the dance. So there's our class for tonight. See you next week for the follows part.
Thank you, Jeanette, for teaching that as the part 1 of part 2 for the lead for the Ländler Sound of Music, the version that was adapted by Richard Powers. Some things to remember with that dance when you're dancing as the lead. First off, remember you're doing your honors. So to do the honors, again, your right hand is out, palm up. Your left hand will be behind your back. You'll slightly bend at the waist to do the honors from the lead perspective. As you saw during the dance doing the wedding cake, where they're like this with the dance move. As if your partner that you're dancing with has any kind of shoulder issues, they may not be able to bring their hand all the way behind their back, or hand issues even. So if they're not able to do that and you're not able to fully connect hands on your partner's back, then find a suitable place to put your hand around their waist. And as they go to switch positions and turn the wedding cake the opposite direction, you can, with your partner, figure out how to, as they're sliding their hand around, connect hands and to a point where nobody's going to know that you didn't actually have the hands behind your back connected to begin with. One of the dance partners that I've danced with, she has some hand issues, so instead of taking any risk of her rotating her wrist while we're doing that incorrectly from their hand behind her back, I let her take the lead on how she wants the handhold to be and how she so we did not actually hold hands around the waist. We were probably 6 or 8 inches apart with our hands, and then when she went to turn, she slid her hand into mine, and then we were able to finish out the wedding cake move. The other thing with that move is you have to remember that your follow is in control of that. Your arms are to track hers. Your arms are to track the follow's arms. Don't force your arms down. Let the follow move their arms up and down, and you just track along with that. It works out much, much easier that way. Another thing, see when you're turning the follow, again, you're tracking with your hand above the follow's head, and then the 2-hand turning. Again, you want to be aware of any issues that your partner may have with their shoulders, and just be aware of that. Hopefully you've already practiced this ahead of time and know what kind of limitations they may have to be able to make modifications with the hold, and also make sure that you're not putting your follow's hand too far up or too far over, and kind of let them decide where they want the hand to be as they're doing the turn. Just those are some things I've learned from dancing both the lead and the follow of this. I learned this initially as the follow when I danced with Carl Schneider when I first learned this about 5 years ago, and then we ended up having gender imbalance, which happens a lot, and I ended up switching over to be the lead position and have the knickers and hair up in the man bun and all that good stuff in order to still be able to have enough people to perform this dance and other dances. So it is always good to learn both the lead and the follow. Again, you learn things, you learn how to adapt and coordinate and build a rapport with your partner as both the lead and the follow. And you also learn some of the difficulties that each position within the dance may have, and it'll help you become a better dancer. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of 2 parts for the Ländler. Next week we will have the dance part 2 from the follow's perspective. And I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, And be honest, be the best you, and be kind.